Cause your vibe may be different. Can shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding your find in the sky, we gon' ride the ecliptic like a Mercury transit.
Peace, y'all. Today we're Star Card Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Monday, August 8th, 2022. Let's pop right into this here. Okay, so we have the sun at 16 degrees, still making a square to the nodes. All right. So off the bat, it's still kind of hard to really navigate right now exactly where our soul wants to be. We're kind of still trying to figure out where our value really lies right now. But we got a lot going on with Venus and the moon. So we'll start with the moon. Okay. So the moon's at 4 degrees Capricorn. And this is where we're going to feel like we want to advance and get work done and, have things work out in the right way. But it is making this Ceci square to the North Node and Uranus and Mars. So our emotions can definitely feel kind of all over the place. We can be looking for things that we're not finding in our reality right now that could, frustrate us a little bit. Semi-square to the South Node. So a lot happening on the nodes. But the moon is also making this trine to Mercury. Okay. So we're definitely trying to focus our thoughts and what we're trying to communicate with how we feel about where we're going in life. With Mercury in Virgo, this is where it's at home, and we focus on the details of our environment. We focus on what needs to change around us. So our emotions and our thoughts are kind of, they're in these earth signs that want us to be grounded in, our value, because everything is in Taurus. So we have 3 earth signs, right, getting hit with very important energies here. So this is really about what we're here to do on this earth. Do we feel like we're in alignment with that? And that'll come up heavily today. Our emotions are going to want to find some type of plan. Our thoughts are going to want to structure that plan out, find the fine-tooth details of that plan. And at the same time, we're going through Pluto opposed Venus direct today. All right, Venus exact. So to me, this is where, we can see relationships turn. We can see them change, or the structure of our relationships change within our family, within our close loved ones. This is where how we are, our income can change for sure. But I would say that this is where we have to be aware of our relationships and our relationship with money and our value. Is that changing in a positive way? Because with Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, we want to make sure that the changes aren't pulling us back or making us not advance in life, right? Because this is where we can kind of get caught up in the wrong relationships and not be advancing, because Pluto is such a strong energy pulling on Venus. And Pluto's here to facilitate the change that's necessary, and it's all about structure and rules and regulations and laws. So we could see a lot of relationships at least change how they want things to be, how they want to interact, how they want, their boundaries. The boundaries can change today. But we also have to make sure within these relationships, as it makes this trine, that was kind of cool, but not what I wanted to happen. As it makes this trine to Neptune, that we're seeing them for what they actually are, and not from this delusional state, right? Neptune is retrograde. So we need to make sure that we're not trying to see something or see a relationship in a way that it actually isn't. Chiron's making an exact trine with the sun. So this can be where, a lot of our healing process will come up. Have we been healing our ego? Is our ego in check? Because that can come up heavily today. I think it will come up. But as long as we've been aware, we've been doing the work, then I don't think we'll run into many issues, because this can have a lot to do with love. And if we're trying to move into love in an egoic way, that might not work too well. If we're coming from this pure place of value, then absolutely. And, Saturn's still in the same place. It's making these squares with the node, North Node, Uranus, and almost an exact square. The exact square was a couple days ago with Mars. So we're seeing all of that still play out, where us trying to make these choices towards our value, there's a detached element to it where it's dampering that down, where we're kind of hesitant, or we're kind of farther away from making that choice and getting our life structured around our true value. All right. Other than that, Jupiter is making its aspect with Mercury here. So definitely contemplating our expansion or our deflation, if that's what's been happening to us. That'll be heavy on the mind of, maybe why we're not winning, why we're not getting to where we're receiving our blessings in life. But we have to make sure that we're not allowing that to stop us from planning ahead, because planning ahead and making sure that we feel secure in our plan is probably the best bet for today. Okay? So that's what I will be doing myself, working towards these things, making sure that, we feel like we're doing the right things in life to improve and advance with some type of structure. That's the main goal for today. I wouldn't, get too caught up in feeling like the victim. Feeling like the victim now is really going to be a huge setback, because it's going to pull you into an abyss that you don't want to get caught up in, because it's not going to let up. It's not going to let up. You have to understand your power, understand your resources, understand your blessings in life, where your abundance lies, and utilize that to your advantage, and know that that's always behind you every day that you wake up, so that you can create a better life for yourself. So, let's see what the card for today is. The Chariot reversed. Can y'all see that? Look at that. It's such a wildly beautiful card. I don't think I've really ever pulled it. Especially not reversed. So this is where we have to make sure that we're not getting caught up in the things that are not in our control. I wanted to show it because the Chariot upright, she's got everything in control, or he, or whatever that is. Right? Moving forward, looks like they're focused on the direction they're going in. But homie on the upright is pretty pissed off, because it seems like things are not working out the way he wants them to. So this is where we need to allow the universe to do what it's going to do. Follow our intuition and not try to control the things that are outside of our control, or not get worked up about those things. Just really move towards what's working, and don't get frustrated or caught up on what is not working. Just figure out the way to pivot, and we will make it through. So I hope that helps. And until next time, one love.
Cause your vibe it be different than shining in your eyes when I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury transit.